Asubuhi hii tuko na mwenzangu PS wa Forestry, PS Mugambi, na tuko na Chief Conservator of Forest, Bwana Lemakoko. Hapa tuko na wenyeji wakiongozwa na County Commissioner Bwana Omollo na timu yake. Na kukuja kwetu leo asubuhi ni kutembelea hizi sub-county zetu mbili za Cherab na Garbatula, ambayo tumekuwa na janga la moto ya msitu. Na kwa sasa hiyo moto imekuwa contained, imeleta madhara ya kuchoma nyasi, lakini kwa maisha ya binadamu hatujakuwa na shida kwa sasa. Na tungehimiza wenyeji wa Isiolo wazidi kufanya kwa ukaribu na viongozi wetu ama watu wetu wa idara mbalimbali za serikali pamoja na team ya Red Cross. Kwa hakika ni kama hectares 2500 yenye imekuwa affected. Na hii moto ilianzishwa na watu wanajaribu kuchoma, aidha kutafuta barabara ama kucontrol mambo ya ticks na sesefly kwa wanyama. So up to this point in time, the situation has been contained, and we appreciate the local communities, the leadership, as well as agencies, both of government and non-governmental agencies like Red Cross that have helped in containing this. You know, we have experienced a bit of a dry season spilling from December up to this point in time. We expect that when the rains come, the situation would improve. But we want to appeal to the locals to try to avoid lighting fires, because you might be lighting fire just to contain or to sort a small situation, and then it goes out of hand like what we have experienced. It is dry, so the grass is dry, and then of course there is also a lot of wind that makes it very difficult to contain wildfires when they arise. So in a nutshell, that is why we are here. There are a lot of interventions that we have been able to consolidate together. The logistical support, we are working on making food rations available, particularly to the teams that are helping us, but also for the local communities, given that we are yet to get into the rainy season where we expect to have enough food supplies. And also to again appreciate the team, the government officials led by the county commissioner, our local national government administration officers, the team from the Kenya Forest Service, for coming in with equipment that has helped to contain the fires. Yeah, so maybe just to respond to some of the issues, and it's important that we also try and put this into context. So the place that has been affected is about almost 300 kilometers from Isiolo town, and it's a very vast place. We have more than 2,500 hectares. That's like 6,000 acres of land. Of course, you can imagine how massive that is in terms of landmass. The good thing is that it's an area that is sparsely populated, and therefore we've not had any loss of lives. But then there is the impact this has on the livelihoods because of the animals, who will invariably have a challenge getting enough feeds or hay. Now, as a government, in terms of our response mechanism, it's been on point to the extent that as of yesterday, the teams were able to contain the fires, despite very challenging terrain. And we want to appreciate everybody who has been on board to help us with this, including the non-governmental agencies like Kenya Red Cross. As a government, you remember one of the programs we are working on, particularly for the pastoralists around the livestock value chain, is to try and improve the quality of livestock in terms of interventions on vaccination. We are actually in the next weeks rolling out a livestock restocking program, which will be spearheaded by the State Department for Livestock with the support from the National Government Administration Office. And Isiolo is one of those counties. There are 16 counties that are targeted for this, so that for those farmers who've been able to lose their stock, we are giving them an opportunity to restock, but also to support them with programs like vaccination to help in that. And within the entire livestock value chain, there is also room to address issues around feedlots, how to make it better for the communities. In terms of the households, we'll need to get the exact numbers, but specifically there are 2 sub-counties that have been affected by the wildfires. That is Cherab and Gabartula. Now, what we do going forward is also very important. So there are those interventions that the government is doing, but then we are also continuing to urge the communities to work closely with our officers in government, the chiefs, the assistant chiefs, so that we are able to monitor. And for those, because we, like in this particular instance, there are about 2 or 3 people who are involved in lighting the wildfires. So we just need to encourage that we avoid having to do things like this, so that then we don't end up with the losses that we've now had to deal with.
Leo tumekuja to assess and to monitor what is happening kwa sababu ya hii moto iko hapa Isiolo, and we have government agencies wale wako chini pale, tunataka kuangalia wanafanya nini, kwa sababu they have done a good job as of now, na wamecontain ile moto. By yesterday hiyo moto imesimwa, na sasa ni kuangalia inaweza katokea wapi tena, ili wako chonjo pale wakiangalia. Wananchi wametokea, wamesaidiana na agencies and they have done a very good job. Yangu tu ni kuhimiza kama vile PS amesema, wananchi wakati kama huu msiweke moto. Hata ikiwa ni asali unatafuta, hata ikiwa ni una suspect ile kichaka iko na sama kama tuseme sesefly hivi, usichome, kwa sababu kichoma kulingana na ile hewa iko, hiyo moto ina spread na hiyo inaleta hii madhara. Tuko na ile tunaita climate change. In just a few days tulikuwa tunakabiliana na floods. Sasa tunakabiliana na nini? Na moto. Na ndio tunahimiza watu tupande miti. Ili unasikia serikali tunasema 15 billion trees ni ya kuzuia manjanga kama haya. Kwa hiyo yangu ni kusema mvua ikifika namna hii, kila mtu aende na tupande miti, ili tuwe tunazuia madhara kama hii tunaona. Na kwa hivyo yangu leo ni kusema asante sana kwa ile ushirikiano tumeona kwa wananchi, mashirika ya serikali, mashirika ya local leadership. County Commissioner here was done a very good job, and even the PS here, looking today, we are able to make it as much as it's a Sunday to come and look what is happening. Hata nyinyi watu wa for the state, asante sana kwa sababu mnatusaidia kueneza hii habari tunasema. Kwa hivyo yangu tu ni kusema namna hiyo, na niseme asante sana.